Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be listening to this live stream. I just thought, felt to get on just to talk a little bit about um, things, me, life. I pray everyone had a happy Thanksgiving and that all is well with you. Sometimes I may get in a down mood where I'm not happy or um, I'm trying to figure things out or um, things maybe bother me that, I don't know quite how to go about um, expressing, what's going on with me at times. And that's why I keep a journal. And it's good to keep a journal or a diary or, to write your thoughts down. And I write my thoughts down. And then once I write my thoughts down, I read what I wrote down. And um, it helps me once I see or I read out loud um, what I'm thinking at that moment. My daughter was here for Thanksgiving. Spend time with my daughter from DC. It was nice. I just wanted to get on here. Sometimes um, I think that I'm not um, helping anyone, or that's the mood I get in sometimes, and um, I don't have a BFF, a best friend that I could sit down and talk to. That's why I get on live stream and I talk about me, how I'm feeling, what I'm going through. I'm still all about that, helping single women that's been in an abusive relationship or have gotten out of abusive relationship or trying to think how to get out. I'm still all about that. I will never give up talking about that. I will never let that go. I know sometimes I feel that I'm not helping anybody, and I get in a how can I say? I don't want to say depression. I just get down, you know, um, and I want to reach out to single women, and this is the way that I feel that I can do that. Yeah, I want to encourage single women, to don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Some days may be harder than others. You may have some days where you just as happy as can be, and then some days you're quiet within yourself, and then some days you just don't know what to do. You just like you're in a rut, like you're trying to um, figure out what to do, what to say, how to act. Um, I used to be where I would try to please people, not please myself. I used to be the type of individual where I wanted the other individual to be happy, and whatever I could do, I would do that. And that wasn't helping me. It wasn't helping me at all. It was helping the other individual, um, and I was not happy. Even though the smile was there, and I was doing something for them, but I needed something for me. I needed to feel loved. I needed to feel wanted. I needed to feel accepted. I needed to feel that I was somebody. And it took me a while. It took me a while. And sometimes I get in that mood where I feel that um where am I going? What am I doing? I don't want to, stay in that rut, so I talk about it. Um since I've been retired, I don't miss work. No. The day I was able to retire was a celebration within me, and I haven't looked back. I haven't went down that street where I used to work at. I haven't thought about that job. I haven't said to myself, "Whoo, man, maybe I should go back and help them." No, I am so happy to be retired. I look forward to. I would tell every year. I would say, um, "Lord, is this the year? Will I retire this year? Am I coming out this year?" I would ask myself. And the day that I made that decision has been 2 years now. I've been retired. And I would hear people say, "Well, you're going to be bored, or you're going to you just ain't gonna know what to do." And they bring out negative, like put as retired, they don't live long. I rebuke all those words, because I expect to live long, strong, and prosperous in my life. I'm not giving up. I mean, the job wasn't my happiness. It was something that I did. Um, it was something when I first started working there. I kept saying to myself, "Will I last?" I worked in a factory, and in the summertime it was heat, and I didn't think I would last as long as I did. I put 25 years in where I worked. When I first started, I didn't have no idea I would be there that long. I It was okay. The summer was miserable because it was hot. I always would say, I'm married to the heat. Because I try to, when I go to work, the heat says, "Oh, we together, we ain't going nowhere." And it was hot. It was really hot, but I don't miss it. I don't miss working, because I feel what I'm doing now is working. Um, I feel, excuse me, what I'm doing, where I go, please excuse me. Um, I don't miss it. My job right now is to help single women everywhere, all over, black, white, it don't matter what color you are, what age you are. It does not matter, if you're still in a relationship, you're out of a relationship. I'm not here to judge you, because it took me a while to get out of it. And being in an abusive relationship, you can't just say, "Well, I'm done," I'm gone, because that abuse is there. Um, you live it, you experience it, you feel it, you know it. You think about it. Once you get out of it, you ask yourself, "Wow, I stayed in it that long. Why didn't I, get out? Why didn't I leave? Why didn't I walk away? Why didn't I?" Them questions came to me. The why didn't I? Why did I? What was wrong with me? What was I thinking? Didn't I think about me? I beat myself up. And when you're in an abusive relationship, you're gonna beat yourself up. You're gonna tell yourself, you're gonna ask yourself questions. What's wrong with you? I mean, you're gonna down you, even though you're being, talked about being abused. You're gonna abuse yourself even more too, because you're trying to figure out what, when, how, why. And I did that a lot. And I know once you get out of the relationship, how you gonna feel. I've been out of that relationship for years, years, and it took me years to talk about it. And once I made a decision that I was never going back, and then it took me a long, long, long time to talk about it. Doing the podcast, doing the live stream, talking about my past, talking about the relationship that I was in, the hurt and all that. It wasn't easy for me to speak that. It wasn't easy. But I knew I had to talk about it, because some young single lady is going through it, and they need to hear a testimony about how somebody was in a relationship and they got out. So I had to tell myself, convince myself, you could do this. When I start talking about it, what I went through, and after I got through doing that podcast, um, some days I would cry, because when I remember what I went through, it bothered me, but I had to do it. I had to be there for somebody else. And like I said, I'm on a live stream today to encourage you, saying, sometimes you have to inhale and exhale. Sometimes you got to breathe in and breathe out. Sometimes the stress will come, release that stress. Write it down in your journal what you're feeling. I'm feeling like this today. I don't feel worthy. I feel bad. I feel sad. I just feel like crying. I want to give up. Write that down. And then once you write it down, read what you wrote. And that will help you. Because I write, when I'm feeling, down or feeling sad about something, I'll start writing. And once I start writing, I feel better because I'm exhaling. I'm allowing the frustration, the sadness, the loneliness, or whatever. I'm allowing it to come out as I'm writing what I'm experiencing at that moment. I don't do journal every day. I'm not writing in my journal every day. There's days where I don't have anything to say in my journal, and then there's some days where I start writing, and I have to laugh at myself after I'm done writing because I'm saying, "Wow, that was a lot." You had a lot going on. You had a lot in your mind. I had a lot that I had to get off of me because if you don't express yourself, writing it down in a journal or diary or just speaking it out loud, that is stress on your body that's hurting your body, bringing forth sickness. Stress is a disease that causes sicknesses in your body that could tear down your body, your immune system. That's why it's good to just write down in your journal, talk about it, let it out so that you're not destroying your body. Because if you don't talk about it, if you keep it in, it's going to destroy you. It's going to tear down your immune system. And once your immune system is torn down, all kind of sicknesses can attack your body. So it's good to talk about it, write it down, express yourself, listen to somebody else's testimony, what they're going through. There's nobody in this world, nobody, no individual can say that they never get down or nothing ever bothers them or um, there are happy 24/7. There's nobody can say that because everybody has something that they're going through that's bothering them. There's the only person who's perfect is Jesus. I'm striving to be perfect, and I need the Lord to help me to get there. And there's going to be down days, up days, sad days, crying days, miserable days, because there's no. You can't, no one can say that I never have a down day. I'm never sad. There's nobody can say, I'm happy every day. I'm happy all the time. I have nothing to be down about. I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to be there. There's nobody can say that because everybody has something that they're going through, and it may not be the exact thing that somebody else is going through, but everybody's going through something, and everybody have days where they're frustrated or they're going through something. That they're having a crying day, talking about yourself. That there's going to be days like that, and there's going to be days you're going to be happy, but there's nobody's going to have happiness happy days where nothing bothers them. That's not possible. Something's gonna bother somebody gonna say something. You're gonna go, go out shopping, and somebody gonna do something. Somebody gonna, take your park, or um, you know, look at you funny, or something is gonna trigger you. You can have days where you're fine. Yeah, you gonna have days where you're happy. You can even have weeks where you're happy, but it takes you telling yourself, I got this, I can do this, it's okay. It's okay to cry. That's why, you have tear ducts. The Lord gave you tear ducts, and crying is a releaser. It releases, the stress that you're going through or whatever. Tears are there for an escape to help you, and I listen to music. I love jazz. I love gospel. And I love listening to music. Um, I love doing things um, to keep me busy. Um, I just love helping people, encouraging people, lifting people up. I love doing that. I go on, if I go to the grocery store, I'm smiling at people. Some if they, they know my eye, because I have on a mask. But they can hear me. I'll say, "Hey, have a good day. Bless you. God loves you." Whatever because you never know what somebody's going through. They need to hear. How are you doing? Have a blessed day. Hello. Um, Something nice. Some nice words. Say something nice to encourage somebody. Let this day be a day of encouragement. If you go out, tell somebody, "Hey, have a blessed day." If you're in the shopping, store or whatever, do something. Do something um, to help somebody, to encourage somebody, to lift somebody up. Let this be a day of encouragement. I want to encourage someone today who may listen. You got this. You're an awesome individual. You got this. You can make it. You are making it. You're the best that you could be. Don't let no one tell you you don't or you're not, because you are somebody. God allowed you to see this day. He loves you. He has the best everlasting love. He loves you forever. So, I just want to encourage you to look up, look up. Don't look down. Have your head up high. Say, I got this. I am somebody. I am dynamic. I am awesome. I am fabulous. I am intelligent. Speak positive words about yourself. Entertain yourself. Lift yourself up, because you are somebody. You are an awesome, beautiful, fabulous woman. You got this. And remember, like I always say, God loves you. So do I. And be encouraged. This is your day. You got this. Be blessed. And thank you for taking time out to listen to my rambling or whatever you may say it may be. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.